Alright, we're going to do a quick video while we're having a nice thunderstorm. Standing in the garage right now. The porch got super wet. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to kind of hang out here for a little bit. So give me a second, let me get situated. Try to, I don't know if you can see there you go, see the rain. I was on the porch, but all that came through and it rained me out. So give me a second and I will get situated and we'll go ahead and get this review underway. Hey everybody and welcome back. So the rain actually stopped, so we came back to the porch. We're all situated now. Also my lady came home, so typically the Jeep goes in the garage, so I decided since the rain was stopping we'll go back to the porch and yeah, not going to take her space. Now today we're talking about the Nordic Spirit Elderflower. Now like I said the other night during the unboxing, this one is the only elderflower flavor that I know of that's on the market right now, except for the G4 Fizzy, which only has elderflower as a flavor component. I don't know any other snus right now or nicotine pouch that has an elderflower flavor. Now, this one is not a direct representation of the flavor of Jacobsen's flavor, which I wish it was, but it is pretty close. It has a very distinct flavor of elderflower, and Jacobsen's had tobacco in it, and it was an original portion, so it had a nice tobacco flavor to it, which made that one just the perfect all-day, everyday snooze. Now, this one, being a nicotine pouch, has a good elderflower flavor to it, and you still get, and I've noticed this with Flater, and I don't know if it's a flavor that comes through with elderflower, but they tend to have like a green apple taste and like a pear type sweetness to them, and that's probably something from elderflower. I'm not 100% for sure on that, because that's a flavor that here in the US is not a common flavor, so I don't know. But I've always noticed that whenever I've tasted anything that had elderflower in it. Now the green apple flavor is pretty prominent, and you get like an herbal flavor as well, and then like I said, that sweetness. It tastes like the aftertaste of when you eat a pear. I love that flavor. So this is all around a great flavor. Now I put this portion in about maybe 10 minutes ago, and you know, since I'm doing everything right now one-handed until the rest of my equipment comes in, you know, most of that stuff's going to be done before the video. And right now, about the 10-minute mark, I get a nice herbal taste, nice like sour green apple with a little bit of that sweetness that I say that I attribute to like a pear flavor, and it's coming through clear. It's very good flavor. It's not weak, but it's not like overly, it's not in your face flavor, but it's really good. And the nicotine, the regular strength, feels good. The lip feel is very nice. It's very soft. It's slim. I heard a lot of people, I was hesitant about Nordic Spirit at first, and I heard a lot of people say the portions were dry, the portions were small, they didn't like them. I actually don't have anything really to complain about. Nordic Spirit's portions, while they are a little drier, they're not super dry, and once they're in the lip, they get really soft and they feel really good. The nicotine is perfect, and this being a slim portion, the portion feels really good. It fits perfect in the lip. No irritation from the portion itself, and I think it's around 6.9 or 0.7 for the portion weight. It doesn't really feel small. It feels nice. So I mean, I really don't have anything to complain about on this. Like I said, I just never used it because, for one, I heard a lot of negative things about Nordic Spirit. Two, I didn't want to get my hopes up thinking that I could find a good elderflower that could potentially replace Flater, and then I just didn't like it, or it wasn't any good. But I actually really enjoy this. This is going to be joining my rotation quite frequently. So, for those of you that have never tried elderflower and are curious, it's perfect. For those of you that have had like Flater, or if you want to get something that you've had like a similar flavor to Flater, this is not a direct representation, but it's pretty damn close. So, yeah, I like it. I think that we'll have to get some more of this, and it'll have to join the rotation. Now, for those of you that are just coming into using snus, and nicotine pouches and stuff, this is a very gentle flavor. So some of you might like it, some of you might not. Some of you, I know you want intense flavor. You want flavor bombs. Some of you that were smokers or dippers before, sometimes you need, like I know when I quit smoking, I needed a lot of flavor. So that's typically why I went to mint. And now that my taste buds are back, I can taste things again. Here in the last, it's been about 8 years since I started using snus. I can taste again, and I love that. So I don't need these overly strong flavors anymore to enjoy it. Those of you that were vapors that are now using nicotine pouches, I get that too, because I vaped for a while, and some flavors were, I could get some really, really good flavor out of stuff, and other things I couldn't. So I understand that struggle as well. This one being a very, how do I put this? It's a very good flavor, and there's plenty of flavor there, but it's not overly strong. So some of you will enjoy it a lot, and some of you will just, it might not be your cup of tea. But that being said, though, this flavor I can work in with any rotation that I make. And I can pair it with a lot of things. Like today, I'm pairing it with Spindrift grapefruit. I enjoy seltzer water, and this is a seltzer water that is more like a sparkling, but no artificial sweeteners. It's all fruit juice. So that's just carbonated water and grapefruit juice, and that pairs wonderfully with this elderflower. And I like that. So the G4 Fizzy I used for a while, and I like that flavor because you get that grapefruit and that peach and a little bit of that tart white grape, and then you get the elderflower mixed in. So when I'm using this today, drinking that, it doesn't exactly taste like that, but that's what it reminds me of. So I like this flavor can go with a lot of different things, and it can go into damn near any rotation. The only time I'm probably not going to use this is probably going to be winter time, because that's when I primarily use mint snus. So we'll see how that. I might get a couple cans and just keep them on hand. But other than that, I can't think of any other flavors where I couldn't swap this in and out. So I don't know. We'll play with it. We'll see. But for the time being, yeah, Nordic Spirit Elderflower. We're gonna keep this on hand. And for those of you that like minis, or you don't want the full 9 milligrams, I know they do make a mini portion. I'm not for sure of the stats on that. And when we get to the up and close, we'll talk about the stats on this one. But this is just my thoughts for the last 2 days of using it, and the last 10 minutes of this having a portion. So, but we're gonna go ahead. We'll take a close look up at the can real quick. I'll show you the stats on it, and then we'll wrap this video up. So I'll see you in a sec. Here we have a close-up look at the Nordic Spirit Elderflower can. White can, love white cans, and I like the green and yellow color scheme they have going on for the Elderflower. Slim, 3 dots to note that it's strong, but with a lower portion weight, it's obviously going to be in between regular strength and strong. Take a look at the side here. All white nicotine pouches, Nordic Spirit, Elderflower. So, and then here on the bottom. And I like that they do the nicotine per portion and the gram. Not a lot of companies do that. So with this one being a 13 gram can with 9 milligram portions, and for 20 portions, these come out to be at about 7.7 for the portion weight. And like I said, the nicotine doesn't feel really strong on it. It feels regular strength, really. Maybe just a little above, but mainly regular strength. And then we'll take a look at the portions. They look good. They do look a little dry, and they are a little dry, but once you get them in the lip, they soften up really nice. And they look really good. Now, catch lid, just a normal full-size catch lid. Yeah. That's a close-up look at the Nordic Spirit Elderflower. Oh, that stuff smells good. Now, in the flavor description for this, it does say it has a hint of citrus, which I do not get in the flavor at all. I mean, maybe if I dig for it, but it's definitely present in the aroma. The aroma is mainly elderflower, citrus, and then just a tad bit of that apple. I like it. Has a little bit of a sharpness to it from the citrus, but it's overall not a bad flavor at all, or a bad aroma. Now, like I said, in the flavor, I do not get any of the citrus. Like, even if I dig for it, it's hard to get it. But in the aroma, it's there. Like I said, it's just that nice elderflower, just a nice herbal taste with green apple, a little bit of like a pear sweetness. I mean, that's really it. So, I recommend it if you want to go and try it. And if you have tried it, let me know what you think. Let me know if you get what I get. Like I said, I've used a lot of the Jacobson's Flater over the years until it was discontinued, and this kind of takes me back to when I first found that flavor, and it makes me happy that there's a flavor out there like this that kind of reminds me of, like, when I first started snoozing, and I just found this flavor that was so good. Something that I'd never used before. I didn't know about elderflower, and I didn't know what it tasted like. And then, as soon as I try it, I was in love with it. It's what I wanted to. It's what I wanted to use all day, every day. So now, having this again, it's kind of nice. Now, the only thing I will say is that it is a nicotine pouch, and I don't use a lot of nicotine pouches, but I could make an exception for this one, just because of what it is. Now, the rest of Nordic Spirit's products, like I said, I haven't tried them, so I don't know if they're any good or not, and they might be. I may get around to trying some, but I don't really have much of an interest, because I know what their flavors are, and for the flavors that they have, you know, there's not really anything that catches my eye besides this. Maybe the berry citrus, maybe that. But other than that, I mean, I don't really have a need or a want for them. So, you know, maybe in the future we'll look into them. But the Nordic Spirit Elderflower, like this one's perfect. So, like I said, if you haven't tried it, try it. If you have tried it, let me know what you think. And like I said, if you were a fan of the flater like me, and you want something to replace it, I mean, this is I mean, there's nothing else. This is as close as you're getting. Unless you have a large stock of flater in the freezer from, you know, years ago. That's about it. So, anyways, guys, I appreciate you joining me. It's nice sitting out here on the porch, listening to the rain and all this nice breeze. It cooled down so much. It was so hot here today. So it's beautiful outside, even with the wind and the rain. So, but anyways, until next time, thank y'all. God bless. Y'all have a great day. Be safe. I'll see you next time.